What's up, guys? Matt here, coming at you with another quick video. This one today is kind of just a quick update on something I've been working on. It's not finished, not completely ready yet, but something pretty cool, and I just wanted to kind of show it off, get it out there. I've been working on a replacement for the Holmes Revolver. You can see this is my Holmes Revolver that I had in this truck here. Brushless Outrunner motor, if you don't know what it is. This one is the 2600 kV. I've been running it in here for a long time now, and it's super smooth, awesome power. But this motor is discontinued. I hear they're going to be coming out with another version here pretty soon, so maybe we won't have to wait too long. But I thought if I could come up with a cheap alternative that would work, it would be really cool, since that's hard to come by now, and that one's probably broke since I just stood on the floor. But anyways, so this is what I came up with. You'll see this truck, I need to do some work on it. I robbed the front axles a while back because I didn't have any. So the front is more narrow than the rear. The rear's running the extended axles. So I've got these full send axles. Can't wait to put these in, try them out. So I'm going to be getting that done soon, hopefully. I need that extra strength of these full send axles with the brushless setup. So, but what I did was I used the mount that I had the Revolver on, and I'll put a link to this motor mount in the description. But it came from Shapeways. It's just the mount made really for the Revolver. You can see it here. My remote's beeping at me. And then I found this Surpass Outrunner motor. It's really actually like a drone motor. It's a 1400 kV. The motor shaft was really the only issue. This shaft is like a 2.5, I believe, or something, and that one's like a 3.5. I'll have to put that up on the screen. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's right. So this pinion wouldn't fit that motor. So what I ended up doing, actually, and I'll try to link these in there as well, or find something better, but I had bought this set of gears like forever ago just to use for odd stuff, and there were a few in there like this. I actually have a whole nother little baggie of some tiny ones, but something like this is what I used. It's something crazy like a 17 tooth or something, I believe. So I really need to get that smaller, I think. But what I did was took this and drilled out the center, because this is too small. But I drilled the center out and got it to fit the shaft of the motor there. And then I put just a dab of glue on it to hold it on, kind of like you do with the barrage motor. And then it mounted straight up to this mount from Shapeways, and it plugs straight into my Castle Micro Sidewinder Micro 2. I have a different ESC on the way, kind of a budget-friendly ESC, so I really want to test that as well, because if I can get this all working well, we're looking at like a brushless setup for 50 to 60 bucks. And then you'd have to get your motor mount, but that's pretty dang cheap. I am running the Hot Racing 0.5 mod spur gear in here. I had it in there with the Revolver, and this gear that I showed here matched up to it well, so I'm still running that. But I wanted to show the slow crawl and the speed of this. This thing is pretty sick. On I'm running on 3S, and it does really well on 2S. It has more speed than the Barrage. I'll put a drag race here of the Barrage versus this on 2S. All right, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go!
So you could see decent amount more speed even on 2S. Now we'll put it on 3S and I'll show you the difference. All right, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go! Ta-da! Get out of the way! What'd you get?
So you can see the 3S makes a huge difference. And, you know, with a brushless system like this, if you've got that advantage, the choice to run 3S, why not? So let's go show this thing off a little bit. My wires are just like tossed in there. I just got this all working and just threw everything in there, so it's like a mess. My receiver's not even buttoned down. My on-off switch just dangling. Like, I'm going to straighten it out later, y'all, but I just wanted to get it running and see how it did. And then I'm probably going to swap the CST, like I said, because I'm trying to check out different options for that also. So you'll see, let's see. I got something rubbing in there. One of my wires. That's one thing about the Outrunner motors. The outside of them spin, if you don't know that. So you have to keep everything clear. It's really smooth. Little jumpy, you'll see on slow crawl. I could probably even that out with the gearing or the exponential. But it eases right over. That's pretty smooth. Way smoother than stock, so definitely an improvement. My gear mesh sounds a little rough. When I drilled this pinion that I used, it's not 100% straight, so it don't sound great, but it works. I'll probably change that pinion out later. I'll just kind of slap this all together real quick. Let's take it over here to the course and try it out a bit. So I think you can kind of see there, this is a super smooth option. Pretty dang good on the top speed and almost as good, honestly, as the Revolver with this odd gearing I have going on right now. So I get that gearing lined out, I think it would be 100% a contender against the Revolver. So just kind of wanted to show that off. I've got to do some work on this thing. I got to get this body sorted out, get this front end down a little bit. It sits way high right now, and it's just kind of all like ghetto rigged in there. So get something done with that eventually. Need to cut some more away here. I honestly just kind of threw this on there right now, so be nice to get that front end down like that. Maybe we'll move the battery, and I could run the flat 2-cell pack, and it'd be much better. But I kind of wanted to show this off on the 3S. That's super smooth for being on the 3S. Stock is nowhere near that smooth on 3S. It does work well. I've ran my stock electronics on 3S quite a bit, so didn't have any issues. It's just not as smooth. It's a little more jumpy. But overall, this is going to be a great option in my opinion. And you see all this stuff's just coming loose. But if you have any questions about this, hit me up. I'm going to be doing another video very soon with a different ESC, because right now the micro Sidewinder, normally it's around $50. It's a little bit hard to find right now, so if you go on eBay, it's like 75, 80, something like that, when it should be 50. So I'm looking for a cheaper option for that as well, and hopefully it'll be coming in the mail here shortly, and I can get it paired up with this, and we'll see how this super cheap brushless combo works. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know what you think about it. I'm always trying to find some good options for us, and so far this is looking like maybe a $55, $60 brushless setup, which is pretty dang sweet. Especially this motor's like $18, $17, $18. So I'll put a link in the description for it and the motor mount. You will need the motor mount for it, but overall, simple install, basically just like installing the Revolver. If I get that ESC and it all pairs up well and everything, maybe I'll do a full install video. That way you can see what's involved. But I appreciate everybody watching. Peace.